Welcome to Soma Academy, where I make math simple. In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve simple equations. However, before we get started, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so and hit that notification bell. That way, when I release new content like this, you will get notified. Let us start with a simple equation such as 5x plus 10 is equal to 35. In order to solve this, what I first want to explain is that in an equation like this, there's always the left-hand side of the equation and there is also the right-hand side of the equation. In an equation, both these sides must always be equal. So, in order to solve this equation, what we have to do is we look at the sign that comes after these variables. In order to solve this equation, what we have to do is 5x plus 10 equals to 35. The first step is we subtract 10 from both sides of the equation. We subtract 10 from both sides of the equation. Why do we subtract? Because we always look at this sign here. If this is positive, then you subtract the number from both sides of the equation. If it is negative, then you add whatever you have here to both sides of the equation. So in this case, 10 minus 10 gives you 0, and you will have 5x on the left hand side, and the right hand side will be 25. So in order to get the value of x, you then divide 5 both sides of the equation. 5 divided by 5 is 1. There you have x only is equal to 25 divided by 5 is 5. So that is the solution for x. Okay, so generally you have to make sure that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, and then the next step is you subtract, if it is positive, then you subtract whatever comes after this variable from both sides of the equation. In this case, you subtract 10 from both sides of the equation. And then if there is a coefficient, this is what I'm calling coefficient. If there is a coefficient for the variable, then you divide that coefficient to both sides of the equation. Okay, let us do another quick example. Say I have x plus 5 equals to 17. In order to solve for x, this is the left hand side of the equation and this is the right hand side of the equation. That two sides must be equal. Okay, so because I have positive here, I subtract minus 5 from both sides of the equation. Okay, therefore I will only have x on the left hand side, and on the right hand side I will only have 12. Since the coefficient of x is 1 in this case, if you divide 1 to both sides of the equation, that doesn't change anything. Therefore x is equal to 12.